Good morning and welcome to the Unboring Bible Journey, and this is week 24, and today you're going to be reading day 5, 24, day 5. But I want to talk to you very quickly before we moved on about something that you read this weekend, because we are getting to the end of Solomon building the first temple, and there are so many things that we could talk about, and we've talked about a few, but what I want to point out to you is something that you have seen before. First of all, when we were back in Exodus, roughly 400 to 450 years ago, if we're on a timeline, and Moses has just had the completion and the building of the tabernacle, and the priests have just been ordained and set apart, a very interesting thing happens. The presence of God descends and it fills the holy place. It fills, in fact, the tabernacle so much that the priests have to come out. And then after this dedication of these sacrifices on this altar, the presence of God rushes out in the form of fire and totally eats up, absorbs, burns up all these sacrifices that have been put on the altar. So here we are. Now we're in the land. We're roughly 400 to 450 years later. And it's the second king of Israel's son, or the third king to sit on the throne, but he has been allowed to build the resting place, the permanent structure that the God of Israel is going to indwell. And what happens again? Solomon goes on to pray one of the hottest prayers in Scripture. It's my favorite prayer in all of Scripture. The way he's just dedicating between this one and the one Hezekiah prays, I just think it's amazing. But please note what happens. The presence of the Lord fills the temple so much the priests can't even be inside. And the glory of the Lord is down there. And then what happens? Fire comes down from heaven and once again totally consumes the altar, the sacrifice that was on the altar. What do we learn from this? We learn from this that God is putting his seal of approval on this moment. He is accepting, he is consecrating, he is stamping with his approval that which has been done, and he's accepting this covenant relationship and restarting it again with Israel. I hope you find that interesting. Have a great day. Bye-bye.